Hello children, so welcome to the today is 8th of July 2020. Okay, so as yesterday I have completed what is cyclone. We have discussed regarding what is cyclone. I have given you and I have made you take the answers of what is cyclone. That was first question in page number 23. Today is 24. Page number 24 will be seen. What is the second question? If a building or a house has things like showpieces, metallic flower vases, glass tables, okay, how would these affect the people in these during the cyclone? Okay, so if your house has such things like metallic things like showpieces, then vases, glass tables, and how would these affect, okay, the people in house during the cyclone? So what all things you would face when you have such things at your house? Okay, so the answer would be regarding, see, they will blow away. First of all, these things will, these things will blow away, means by that cyclone wind it will blow away, okay, due to strong winds. Okay, the cyclone itself has strong winds, and it would what it would do, it would injure, okay, people living in the house. It would injure people living in the house. Okay, so these things will blow away and it would injure people during people living in the house. So if you have such things in your house and when cyclone comes, what would happen? These things would blow away with the strong wind of the cyclone and it will injure people living in the house. Okay, that would be the first thing, and that would happen. So what should we do to avoid this thing, so that people may get injured? What we should do? So these things should be kept in a locker, okay, or in a closed place. So that is the second point to be done. These things should be kept in a locker or a closed place. So this is the answer for this. So what is the question? If your building of your house has the things like metallic things and or flower vases, glass tables, then what you would do if you have warning for cyclone in these cases? So what will happen? These things will blow away and it would injure the people living in the house, okay, and to avoid this thing, what you should do, these things should be kept in a locker or in a closed place, so that these things would not blow away here and there due to the wind. So this could be the precautions that you would be doing during the time of cyclone if you have such kind of things at your house. So that is the answer for second one. Okay, I hope you understood. And what is the third question? Question number 3, that is fill in the blanks. Okay, fill in the blanks. Third question, that is fill ups or fill in the blanks. Okay, what is the question for first? Cyclone Phylline hit the coast of Odisha on dash. What is the answer? As you can see in page number 23 in cyclones topic, in page number 23 I have made you underline also, if you remember. What is that? So cyclone Phylline was hit in the coast of Odisha on 13th of October. 13th October. What was the year? 2013. So it hit on the coast of Odisha on 13th of October 2013. So that is the answer for first one. What is the second question? Let's see. Cyclones usually cause heavy dash. So what do cyclones cause? Heavy rainfall. Cyclones have large amount of or a heavy rainfall. Okay. What is the third question? In Brazil and Cuba, cyclones are called dash. So same as it is as I have explained in the part. Cyclones, okay. In some of the countries, as we have seen, the cyclones have been named with have been named different in different countries. In certain countries, cyclones doesn't have the same name. They have been diversified in the names. Okay. So as in Brazil and Cuba, as in a country of Brazil and Cuba, what these cyclones are known as? That is hurricanes. Okay, so the third answer is HURRICANES. Okay, hurricanes. So that is the third answer. What is the question? In Brazil and Cuba, cyclones are called hurricanes. Okay, so that is the let us try part. I hope you might have understood all of the section of this let us try. Okay, later I will be sharing this PDF of these answers. Okay, now let's get into the let us try of page number 26. So what is the first question? See, Samastipur in Bihar is always prone to floods. So discuss the precautions that people need to follow in this region. Okay, so Samastipur is a region, okay, or in Bihar, okay, which is prone to floods. Okay, so in this place, if flood, there is a cause of coming flood, or there is a so it is kind of a place where usually these floods occur. Okay, so what happens? So precautions, what precautions should be taken in Samastipur in Bihar when there is a chance of flood? Okay, so what we have to do, discuss the precautions that the people need to follow in this religion, in this region. Okay, so what would be the precaution? Okay, if you get the flood warning, if you get the flood warning, what you should do in Samastipur? We are discussing about Samastipur in Bihar. Okay, so what you would do? What would be the first one? Okay, so what would be the first precaution that you would take? Okay, you should immediately move to a higher, what is that? Move to a higher ground. Move to a higher ground, which should be safe. Okay, when you get the flood warning over in Bihar. Okay, and then what you should do? What is the second one? You should carry a emergency kit with you. Okay, carry an emergency kit which includes what? Food, water, and clothes, as well as first aid. As we have seen in previously, we have seen in where did we see? We have seen in cyclone. Okay, so the same precautions only almost what you have to take. Okay, as we have seen we have seen in tsunami. So when tsunami occur, at that time what you should do? What would be the precautions? So in that also we have seen around almost the same precautions that you should take when the tsunami occurs. Means you should move to a higher ground. You should carry an emergency kit with you, which includes clean water, food, okay, and as well as first aid kit. Okay, that would save your life. Okay, and so almost around the same thing. And here what would be the third one? Okay, driving should not be done. What? That we should precaution. Okay, we should take precautions. Means driving a car, driving vehicle should be avoided. Driving should be avoided. Okay, so driving should be avoided. Okay, because ultimately what happens when you just go on, and when the flood is nearby, I mean as flood has occurred, and when you go with a car, okay, what happens? The you can see as flood is, the car would be just drowned, okay, into that water. So you would also be drowned with the car. So it is better to avoid driving of a vehicle during the flood time. So that would be the third precaution that you must take care of. Okay, and so what is the fourth point? That is one more point. Okay, that you should take precautions during the flood time. Drinking flood water. Drinking flood water should be avoided. Why? What is the reason to avoid this? Drinking of flood water, because what? It comes mixed up with all the stuffs, okay, of the entire city, of the entire area. So the water would not be clean. So you should avoid drinking water of the flooded water should be avoided. Otherwise what you would get? You would be getting any disease like diarrhea, okay, typhoid, all such diseases would be occurred. So you should avoid drinking flooded water, okay, during this time of flood. So these are the certain precautions, few of the precautions that you should take when you find, and we have seen it in Samastipur in Bihar. So according to the question, where is this flood occurred? In Samastipur in Bihar. So these are the 4 precautions that you must take when you find a flood. Okay. So that was the first question's answer. What is the second question? Write any 2 difference between floods and droughts. 2 differences between flood and droughts. Okay, what is the first one? What is for flood? The first one, it is, when is a flood occurred? Flood occurs if there is a major overflow of water. Okay, overflow of water in dams. And for drought, when there is shortage of water. Okay, or rainfall is known as is called drought. Okay, so flood, the first the difference, as we can see, flood occurs if there is a major overflow of water in a dams. Okay, if the dams get when the dams just is overflowed with water, it just washes or vanishes the entire city. So that is kind of what the flood is. And what is a drought? When there is a shortage of water or rainfall, it is known as drought. Okay, so today we'll keep up to this. I'll be explaining the other part on the next video tomorrow. Okay, that's all for today.